Okay, I've got a couple in this map. I love Solani. Honestly, this place just sparks so much joy all around. Just the green, like the blue of the ocean. I love that there's dolphins that you can swim and play with. It's just lovely. Probably because I live in Canada and it's bloody cold here, and the air hurts my face, and it snows, and the wind is miserable sometimes, and it's just not great. Okay, so this is the island paradise. Again, I spent a lot of Sims money building this house. It was like semi-popular in the map. But this one was a little more janky than what I usually like. Again, with like as soon as you go like pentagon or hexagon, octagon sort of rooms, the roofs in the Sims are just god awful. They're just the worst. Um, so I put a round roof on it, and that was the best that I could do because if I made it flush, then bits like it didn't line up properly, and you ended up basically with holes in your ceiling, and that's no good. You can't have that. Got to keep this as realistic as possible. Um, so again, with the fireplace on the deck, I too like to live dangerously. Um, and then like a little peekaboo uh, sort of deck area where you can see the fish swimming underneath, or if there's sharks, because very important. I feel like even though they might not advertise sharks, there could be sharks in that water. Again, I dabbled with the like living roof. Um, Same with the mother-in-law suite. This is like a whole separate building because this family just exploded that moved in here that I was using to like trial and make sure everything was working and not broken. So I made a mother-in-law suite and then I made like a little garden on top of it because I'm like, why not? And yeah, all right, we'll start with the main floor. So you walk in, again, super tall ceilings, very pretentious place. 3D art in the sense that like it matches, like these match the actual artwork itself where the birds are flying away and they're also flying away in reality. Um, TVs, and like living room, massive, massive kitchen again with like more greenery and stuff like that. And for someone who puts so much greenery in my Sims homes, like I've gotten better, but oh man, was I good at killing plants before. I could not keep plants alive to save myself. Honestly, it was terrible. I've gotten so much better. And you know what the trick is? It's keeping succulents because those things thrive on neglect. Let me tell you, that is my type of plant. Um, yeah, so they've got like a little divider, uh, hiding the wine cellar area. Little fountain, again, a little like green space inside. This is probably one of my favorite dividers in The Sims because at nighttime it like lights up. And I just love the lighting. Yeah, it's one of my favorites for sure. Some more suckies. And this is the half bath, so literally just the sink, mirror, and a toilet. Nothing super exciting. I was going kind of for the modern vibe in this place, and again, also like semi-pretentious. Cactus. No, I suck at cactuses. I mean, the only thing that I've been able to do is I have well, it's called a Christmas cactus, but it blooms every Thanksgiving. So I think it's more like a Thanksgiving cactus. But that's the only cactus I've been able to keep alive, unless you count aloe as a cactus, in which case I have an aloe plant that I've also managed to keep alive over the last couple of years, which is again really surprising. I'm proud of myself. A Thanksgiving cactus. I don't like honestly, I know that there's Christmas cactus. There's a Christmas cactus, but I like is there a Thanksgiving cactus? I don't even know. It just blooms every Thanksgiving. It bloomed last Thanksgiving and then it bloomed this Thanksgiving too. Um, okay, this is my master bedroom where yeah, I just wanted to kind of keep the colors just in the same wheel, really embracing. Oh wow, there's a lot of water on the floor. Um, just embracing the like the browns and the blacks, but then also throwing in like a splash of blue or like sort of muted tones. Um, full bath again. Again, like another little reading nook area. Wasn't really sure what to do with that space because it's not super big. Bubble blowing area with like some comfy pillows to chill out on. This one I thought was interesting. So there's a bathtub just in here in this bathroom, and while you're in the bath, you can look at the vast expanse of this little alcove, which is fun, right? Who wouldn't want to have a bath there? Very thankful cactus. I mean, probably thankful that I haven't killed it yet, honestly. Workout room, which let me. So this is kind of like a solar tube in a sense, where like it just basically filters light in and down. And you can see through obviously because I didn't want to lose the ability to like for people to look out onto the gorgeous scenery that's around and onto the ocean. So I wanted to have that be accessible. So I ended up like putting windows through so you can kind of like still see through and whatnot. Um, another bedroom here, kind of like tucked away. Again, with the water on the floor. Oh my gosh. Uh, full bathroom. And then the rock wall, which I thought was cool because it extends upstairs. So you basically climb to the top just to get a better view of everything. Um, then you climb up the stairs and you come out onto the rooftop patio, which has like, again, the cutesy little lights, bar, little sitting area. Nothing like super fancy. Again, like a little like garden, Zen garden, if you will. And yeah, and then the other part of the solar tube idea where light comes down and in, like into the house. So it's a very bright and open house. This one I would say probably still isn't as good as my other, like my secluded beach alcove. Um, but you know, this was one of the ones that I built before that one that kind of led to that inspiration. This is the mother-in-law suite where it's one bedroom is here. So I think I had one of the kids, I think he moved out into this room. He was like, see you later. This house is too cramped. I don't want to sleep with grandma anymore. And this was, I think, the daughter moved into this. So it's like the son is on this side and the daughter's on this side. Because again, they were like, yeah, it's too cramped in that house. We're gonna have our own place. So yeah. So like, just again, kept the tones pretty well the same, but different. So like, I guess theme rooms, so to speak.